Good morning to each and everyone. I would like to welcome everyone to the EV.S class, and today's date is 4th December 2020. And children, we have already started with the new lesson, that is lesson number 10 in the kitchen. So before we move towards our today's topic, let us have a recall of what we have learned in our few previous classes. So, recap, we have learned about the two types of food that we eat are raw and cooked. Raw food, uncooked food, okay? That is the food which we eat raw and that do not need to be cooked. Then cooked food, the food which is eaten after cooking. After cooking the food that we eat, it is called the cooked food. Then we have also learned about the meaning of cooking. So what is cooking? Cooking is the method to make the food soft with the help of heat. So as we have already discussed that there are food items that can't be eaten raw. So what we have to do? We have to cook it. To make the food soft, then only we will be able to eat. And how we can make the food soft? With the help of heat, by heating it or by frying, boiling it or baking it. Okay, the next come reasons to cook food. Why it is important, or why we cook food? To make the food soft. Number one, to make the food soft. Number two, to make the food tasty. Number three, the most important is to kill the germs. So children, you should know that while heating or boiling the food, the germs present in the food items are being killed. Okay, there are lots of germs in the food we take, but if you boil or if you heat it, it gets killed. The germs present inside it gets destroyed. Then even we have learned about the method of cooking. So what are the different methods of cooking? Boiling. Boiling means cooking food in a hot water. For example, egg. You have seen your parents while preparing egg for you. Boil egg. So what they do? They boil in water and they prepare the egg. Then frying. Cooking food in hot oil, for example, chips. Most of you like uh, potato fries. So what your mother do? They cook it in the hot oil and they fry it and serve you. Then steaming. Cooking food using steam. For example, idli steaming, that is they are cooked, and the best example is you can momo, you have eaten steam momo and idlis. Then baking. Cooking food in an oven, for example, cake. So baking is what? To bake food. So where the food get baked? In the oven. Okay, these are the different methods of cooking, that are boiling, frying, steaming and baking. Now let us move to our today's topic. So today's topic is cooking and serving vessels. So cooking and serving vessels. What will be your learning outcome, children? Students will be able to identify the different types of cooking and serving vessel. After the explanation, after reading, watching this video, you will be able to identify the different types of vessels used for cooking and serving. Okay, so let us see. So these are the cooking vessel, children. So for example, pots for boiling we use fry pan to fry, or tawa to make roti. And the pressure cooker is also help to boil and steam food, that we eat the steam rice or steam idli. We take the help of the cooker. Then pressure cooker. Then spoon and ladders are used to mix the food. So once we are cooking, we need the help of the spoon and ladders to mix it well. So we use them to mix the food when we prepare. The next we have the serving vessel. So you can see there are bowls, then tray, spoon, fork, then we have the cup and saucer, then we have dish plates. So these are the items used for serving the food. We use different vessels and utensils for serving and eating. Those we use for cooking, it is not used to serve it. Okay, so we use different vessels or utensils for serving, such as tray for serving the food, then plates, bowls, spoons, and forks. So let us see what it is. Cooking vessel is a type of cookware or bakeware designed for cooking, baking, boiling, and steaming. So there, what we have learned, that this cooking vessel is a type of cookware or a bakeware designed for cooking. Only it is meant for cooking, baking, boiling, or steaming. Okay. Then the serving vessels, a plate or a dish or a platter used to hold food to be served during a meal but not used in cooking. Always remember, children, serving vessels are different from cooking vessel, that is not being used in serving, cooking. Okay, the food we serve in the plate or a bowl or anyway, it is not used as cooking vessels. Cooking vessel is totally different, and serving vessel is also. We serve the food after the preparation. Whenever we take any meal, we serve it in a plate or a bowl and we eat. And cooking vessel is only meant for to cook the food or to bake, then boiling or steaming it is being used. Okay children, these are the main thing today we have learned, that is the cooking vessel and the serving vessel. So you can, children, you can draw any two cooking vessel or and serving vessel as your homework. I'll be writing it in your Google Classroom also. Okay children, till then I like to wind up my class here. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.